This is the official entertainment portion. Attention, attention.
Louder.
Louder. This is as loud as I can speak. Almost 60 years old, okay? So just chill out, people. Joking, all right? Hey, there's good seating up top there. And there's a little store up there if you haven't been up there to buy some of Kathy's goods. It's really cool. Please
They're
buy it.
awesome.
It's all for a good cause. I've got one in college. It's going to help with that, and another one on the way. So, and then there's the wine wall. Raise your hand if you've seen the wine wall. Keep it up if you know what it means, because I don't, but I do. It means, what does it mean? Like 20 bucks, and then you get to pick a bottle, whether it's good or bad or whatever, okay? It's like this. It's a gamble, says Kathy. So I'm Joe to remind you, our entertainment's going to kick off. We got a great setup of live music. This is like the Cooper Fest we've all been waiting for. A lot of great artists. How about a round of applause for this evening so far? Really? That's the best you can do? How about there we go. My goodness gracious, huh? When's the last time you heard that? Okay, I'm going to introduce Scott and Kathy. Before I do that, they worked their tails off with a lot of people, but what an awesome setting here, huh? Round of applause, Scott and Kathy. Wow, look at that. So romantic.
Thank you, Joe. Is this loud enough? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
First of all, Joe spoke of that shop upstairs, and I would really appreciate if you guys would help me. I've told some people she called it catch and release, but she caught everything, but she hasn't released it yet. So please help us get rid of some of those items.
100% donation to the Center of Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy.
What a great event with everybody participating. Like today, the people coming together and flowers, and it was unbelievable. So, Ohana. And we just saw a movie, Dead Poet Society, one of my favorite movies. And there's a passage in it where Professor Keating says something to the effect of looking for your yelp. And that's like your inner soul, your family, your Ohana. So I thought before we start this, we could do 3 guttural yelps. We say Ohana 3 times loud, all of us together. 1, 2, 3.
Ohana! Ohana! Ohana!
So that kicks off Coop's first Ohana first. So here's Kathy.
Speeches and all that, but
Louder!
we're kind of short on time and all of this. So I, with Cooper's permission, just want to read a little essay, short essay, that he wrote this past summer, and he won a little award, and it's kind of appropriate for what's happening tonight. So I'm going to read it real quick.
Yay.
Need my glasses. And I couldn't find my phone, so I had to print it out.
Old school.
Try this. Okay, by Cooper Jones. You can see.
Speak up.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
A little louder.
At 5 years old, I was diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, and my life was forever changed. At one point or another, everyone has faced a challenge, which made them feel powerless and feel as though they had no choice but to just give up. Inadequacy and hopelessness are universal feelings, but when you gain the strength to overcome them, you are able to grow as an individual and live a fulfilling life. Though my disability has thrown countless challenges my way, my newfound passion for music and performing has allowed me to overcome them and gain a new outlook on life. Since my diagnosis, my disability has continued to present me with hardships that oftentimes feel impossible to overcome. For as long as I can remember, the simple task of walking has been a difficulty for me. My freshman year of high school, my freshman year of high school was when I first began to use a mobility scooter for almost everything. This was the first time that my physical limitations made me feel isolated from my peers, feel as though I was different. Socially, high school is a difficult time for most students, but with a disability, it's an even more daunting task. For years, I was plagued with constant feelings of self-consciousness, which made it difficult for me to build relationships and feel as though I belonged. Through my recent discovery of music, I have been able to finally overcome the social barriers which my disability has presented me with. In October of this year, this is actually last October of this year, I began to teach myself how to sing and play the guitar. Though I did not realize it at the time, I had found my passion in life. Over the years, I have experienced being part of a band, performing to a crowd over 100 people, and have been able to establish new friendships with those who share my interest of music. My physical limitations have held me back throughout my life. However, my love of music has allowed me to overcome my challenges and has helped to realize that my disability does not define who I am. Everyone has been through difficult situations that may have seemed impossible to overcome. In these difficult times, it is crucial that you stay strong and stay motivated. You will be surprised to find that nothing can stand in your way. By Cooper Jones.
Matt, his teacher, is going to perform with Cooper, has been a big part of Cooper's musical voyage, so we want to thank you, Matt.
Here they are, Cooper and Matthew.
Harper holds her breath.
All right, folks.
Doesn't know what he's going to say.
Cooper, how old are you? He's almost 18, so I could probably say that. That was fucking great. Huh? Seriously, this is what Cooper Fest, Ohana Fest is about, right? Great live entertainment. Matthew, Cooper. Next up, as we get set up, will be Slater. So Slater, we're going to grab you up right now. So stay tuned. Give us a couple minutes. We're going to switch into some more live music. Awesome, Matthew and Cooper.
So we just want to introduce the folks that got the UCLA Center started back in the day. There were no clinical trials. Nothing was happening. We would go to Cincinnati Children's 2 times a year for treatment for Cooper. And then we met Stan and Carrie, Chris and Amy, and they put together this amazing clinic, the UCLA clinic. And they've been fundraising for the last 12 years. We've been a big part of it. All of you have been a big part of it as well. They took a break this year. They're coming back stronger next year. And I just wanted to introduce you to Stan and Carrie, the founders of the clinic. And great things are happening. Amazing amounts of clinical trials, whereas before there was no trials whatsoever. Now UCLA is #1 in clinical trials. So here we go. Stan and Carrie.
Very much. We love Kathy, Scott, and Cooper very much, and I've been happy to be part of their family for 13 years now, which is a pretty long time to know you. And it's been very impressive to watch Cooper grow up. It is, as Scott said, very sad and very actually painful to us being at UCLA and being in the Department of Pediatrics that we didn't do a good job of caring for kids with Duchenne. And actually nowhere in Southern California did a good job. And we tried to change that. And so we're taking steps towards that. UCLA is now actually one of the largest clinical trial sites in the United States. And we do many, many studies all the time. I asked Cooper if it was okay to share some of how he's been involved. But this is just the sign of who he is. We were developing a new system that would let us take little muscle samples from people much more easily than what's been going on in clinical trials forever. And we asked Cooper if we could try it out on him. Of course he said yes. So then we looked at his muscle and we said, you know, Cooper, your muscle's pretty interesting. Would you come back and do that again? And Cooper said, yeah, okay. It just keeps coming back. So then we said, it's actually really interesting. Please keep coming back. So Cooper's actually come back for 3 separate muscle biopsies. It's he's the record at UCLA, as you could well imagine. It's been amazing to watch him grow into a great young man. And we're so thankful for all of your guys' help over the many years now, helping us to build this CDM. And thank you all so much.
Kathy, go ahead.
This is our first rodeo. All I wanted to, are we speaking? I was going to introduce the next band. Are you saying something else? Well, actually, you know what? They're finally down here, so I'm going to introduce you to my friend Amy. Amy, I just saw you, and you're a very good speaker, so come and talk to these people. Just real quick, I just want you to say a little something, something. Just real quick. Just real quick, I want you to just say, I just want you to say what it's like working at the center with these fabulous scientists. She's another mom and one of my best friends. And you can share the whole mom thing.
Yes, I mean, it's what it's like working. I am just so thankful to all of you, and I got to spend time the last couple of days with Kathy and all the friends who have made the flowers, and the time and the thought and energy that went into all of this is incredible, and I know how hard it is, and Kathy and Cooper's Cure and all of you have come every year to the event that we do at Sony, and so it's just, I'm so proud of them for doing this tonight, because you wanted to do it, and to do it like this with all the family. So I just want to say thanks for letting us in your family, and I feel like working at CMD, I'm with my family too, and I get to actually do something helpful because I can't do the science. So anyway, just thanks for coming, and enjoy the rest of the music, and Cooper, you're a rock star.
And now, here are the Richies and company. Where are they? Hello, boys? There he is. Come on, guy. Huh? Okay, so I guess we need a little music or something while they set up, right? Okay. I need to practice this whole scenario because this is just very...
I got you, babe.
When I come home, everyone just looks at me and they just look the other way. It's okay though. And everybody's laughing at that, so you know it's true. You mother effers. Hey, all the kids here are over 18, so let's not try to be so politically correct, alright? Who gives a shit, alright? But seriously, another round of applause. Cooper Fest, Ohana Fest. We're kicking it off. Good spirits. We're going to have 3 live auctions. The first one is 3 hours of tickles by me. I mean soft tickles, but the feather tickles? I'll do it. If it's for the cause, I'll do it. Seriously, we do have 3 live auctions. We've got Laker tickets, a trip to Mammoth. Anybody know the third one? Pennywise. All right? We've got 3 really good live auctions, and we're probably going to sneak in one other one. Scott's trying to get me to do this synchronized swim event that he said he and I would do for like 5 people right up here. Minimum bid $1,000 in Speedos. People are laughing again. Don't laugh, seriously, you haven't seen us. We're totally getting ripped this summer. If you guys want to be a part of it. I mean, ripped.
You don't know him? Like
just muscles everywhere. You see those people that do that, right? Obviously, I'm filling some airtime here, so you don't mind. But we are going to be ripped, and if you want to be part of the journey, just raise your hand, because it's going to go down this summer. 2020. A bunch of 58-year-old guys ripped. All right. Okay, everybody's been waiting for the first live auction. Folks, can you pay attention, please?
Shh. Back there.
Live auction. Everyone take about 28 steps forward and you'll find the pool. I'm joking, chill out, all right? God, everybody's sense of humor has fucking left since this party started. No, actually it's all good. Listen up, folks. First silent auction. This is a big one. We are doing Pennywise. If you saw the Pennywise, pack it out there. All right?
Yeah.
Opening bid. Anybody? 500. We got 500. 700. 700 Pennywise. We're at 500 then. 500. Anybody? Raise your hand. Anybody want to do 525? Look who's here. Folks, if you don't know this person, let's get this crowd a little bit going. We're at 500 right now, Jim.
500, come on, you can do better.
500, 525, 525.
He handled you well. 525.
Backstage passes.
Right here.
Backstage passes, Jim. Give us a lowdown what we got here.
Bunch of merch, a bunch of t-shirts, some hoodies, 2 backstage passes to the next Pennywise show in Southern California.
Wait, Joe, I got it.
A giant board. Oh, look it. Bridget's got it. Don't fall down the stairs.
I won't. Oh, come on.
Wow. So, listen, when I opened at 500, I didn't even know that. That is a hell of a deal now. That's way more. Folks, Bridget, show us what we got here. Absolutely gorgeous.
3 t-shirts, hoodie, I think 3 t-shirts, skateboard deck, most importantly 2 VIP backstage passes.
Backstage passes too. That's worth 500 right there. We're at 500. Someone show me 525, please. And if you bid 500, bring it up to 525 to make this interesting. 525, thank you.
Bring up your own bid.
525 right here. 525 right here.
Okay, we're at 550 then. You go with 550, it's only 25 more. That's like 0.00286%. And if you have a calculator on your fucking iPhone, I didn't know that, okay? Actually, I kind of do. Okay, we're at 535 right over here. 550 right here. Let's go 560. 560. Really, 535 to 60? Come on. That's less than a 6-pack of Coors Light. Can I see 560, please?
Oh wait, there's an album.
And there's an album signed by Jimmy and myself. All right, that's fucking 560. That's 560. Myself, come on, 560. Let's see it. Else we're going to be at 550 going once. 550 going twice. I'm going to wait on this. Seriously, I have a prostate issue. It takes me a while. Sold 550. Thank you. Round of applause. Thank you, Pennywise. Thank you, Jim Lindbergh. Yeah, come down here. I'll give you a hug and everything. Okay. The one thing I noticed when Jim came up and spoke on the mic, how deep his voice was, I feel like a little kid. I just got a lot of issues right now. Yeah, thanks, Quinn, for laughing like that. I'm freaking serious. All right, we're coming up to our second live auction. This is a big one. This is Mammoth. I believe it's 4 nights or 3 nights and 4 days. Someone correct me, please. 3 nights, 4. Thank you. I don't know if I believe that, but that sounded about what I said. This is walking distance to a chairlift. So if you're my age and you went up to Mammoth, no one had walking distance. Took a bus up there. Actually, we took camels. Seriously, camels are the #1 animal up in that high desert. You guys probably don't know that. I know that because I was a biologist for 14 years up at Mono Lake. All right, we're going to start this Mammoth. 3 nights, 4 days. I know for sure it's that. It might even be 4 nights, 5 days. Opening bid, 1,500. Somebody help me. This is worth it. You go up with the crew. This is a kick-ass condo. Somebody, 1,500. Raise your hand. It's in Mammoth Mountain, right on the mountain, walking distance. Shine your light when you bid. on your phone, and then raise your hand and spin 4 times and do a latte, 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 and then we'll know it's you. All right. So I got some laughs on that one. Good. People still have a sense of humor. 1,500, somebody. I can't see or hear up there. Hello?
Is anybody out there?
Is anybody out there?
Christy, go back
15.
there.
We got a 15 right here. Thank you. Wow. I love it. 1550. We're going up in 50 increments now. Don't ask me why. $5 increments took way too long. We're going up by 50. 1550. Mammoth. I mean, you could take like 10 people.
You already know there once.
I mean, do the math on that. Dirt cheap. You will not find that price. Not even at Costco. Oh, I'm South Bay. I don't go to Costco. Okay, at Bristol Farms. Who gives a shit? Oh, I don't go there at Skelson's. All right, Lazy Acres. See, I'm one ahead of everybody. 1550 right now on this trip. Someone shine their light, raise their paddle. This is a hell of a deal.
Turn your light.
And it's going to a great cause. And you heard great music, and you're going to hear more great
And
music.
Joe, it sleeps 10.
It sleeps 10 frickin' people. Oh my God.
10.
I'll tell you one thing, if I won the lottery, I'd be bidding on it just for myself. No one else going with me. I'd be in every bed for like 10 seconds. Okay, here we go. Thank you. It's a spacious, and I'm looking at a couple pictures. It looks fairly spacious.
No, 10 is
Oh, it is. I'm bullshitting. Come on. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, condo, KitchenAid dishwasher. I'm serious. LG washer dryer with that steam fucking spray shit. This is a hell of a deal. Take all your laundry up there for $15.50. Huh? Who's got the nuts to do that? Huh? Load your car with like 20 frickin' bags of laundry, and you've got a steam LG. You'll come back to the South Bay, and people are gonna go, "What happened to your clothes?" And guess what? You're gonna say, "I've been on this fucking trip."
So, does anybody here have the Icon Pass? We do. I know. So we go to Mammoth. It's good at Colorado, but in Mammoth, if it sleeps 10, for us, even in a studio, it's $350 a night. So to sleep 10, let me see. 4 days, 3 nights? Oh my gosh, in the village? Does anybody raise your hand if you've been to Mammoth in the new village? Yeah. You will not find another deal like this. It won't happen. I mean, it sleeps 10? I mean, we pay $350 a night. My family alone goes, what did we get? Where's John? John Horning? What did we get? 27 days of skiing last year? We're paying $350 a night for a studio. So to get this, yeah, 4 days, 3 nights in the village. Let me see the pool. That's amazing. I'm gonna bid on that. It's amazing. Yeah. To get that, sleeping 10 is something. Trust me. So I had to come in. It's $15.50, and that's a deal.
It's a hell of a deal. Raise your frickin' hand if you want to go $15.75 right now. Who's $15.75? That's 1575. You're doing your frickin' math. All right, back to reality here, folks. We need $15.75. This is a hell of a trip. I know when someone's out there right now is like, oh, maybe we'll go $15.25. Listen, it's 50 more. Raise it. Let me see it. It has, let me see. It has 2 refrigerators. It says 1 upstairs, Sub-Zero. And then downstairs, it's one of those wine things. 48 bottles, it says. Okay. Go up there, do your laundry, bring 48 bottles of wine. Never leave the frickin' place. So who cares if it's walking distance to the chairlift? Because I sure the hell don't. Because I would do that if I won the lottery. Thank you, Barbara. You're up there. You're probably saying, "Will we pay off the house and stuff?" Shit, no. I'm going Mammoth. $15.75. 20 bags of laundry and 48 bottles of frickin' wine. We got a $15.75. Thank you. It took a while. Barbara Gunning just did, that's my wife. They'll do it. Guess what? She really wants me to do this. We're at 1575. You know what, Babs? That'll be a hell of a trip. I'm going to get in shape for that. Seriously. I'm going to do squats and everything. 1575. Anybody at 2,000? Huh? You can take 10 people. Barbara and I can go with you. I can fit in a laundry bag, all right? That's one of your... Seriously, this LG laundry system, I just read. Google. You can Google it right now, if you can get this fast. It does 28 loads. I ain't shitting you. Google it, as we're talking. LG steam washer dryer, 2019 edition. Make sure you put that in. It does both. 26 loads in 38 minutes. You might think that's impossible. You don't have this system. Buy this package right now for $15.75. I ain't effing around anymore. I want someone saying $15.75 right now for this. We're at $1,600. Thank you.
It looks like it's ours.
It looks, Barbara, seriously, I can't afford it. Let's see if someone else is going to bite on this. $1,600 right now. We got $1,600?
Isn't it like a $5,000 deal?
This is as lead $5,000. I think it's worth about 10, personally. Probably going to win it, so
That's fine.
in my eyes, it's worth at least $1,600.
No.
I need $1,600. Seriously, step up to the plate. Everyone's like, just raise your hand. Go with the friend. Thank you. $1,600. We have 3 live auctions. We're on the second. This is going to a hell of a good cause. First off, yes.
Joe, I want it. Call it.
Barbara wants it. We're going to close out on $1,600. She just raised me by 25. Going once, going twice. Sold to Barbara Gunning. And her ex-husband. I'm joking. My fingers were crossed. All right, we got music lined up. Matthew, we have one more silent auction. That's going to be the Laker package, but that's going to be after a couple songs. Yep. Seriously, they were truck drivers, man. If you saw them, you'd be like, where do you get those jeans? I love them. Their personality was gold. And that's why they liked me, because I'm not the best looking guy, not the strongest, but they would always say, oh my God, you're so smart. I said, I know. And they would, guess what they would say? What's 2 times 4? And I would say 9. And that's why I came back to South Bay. All right, 4 Lakers tickets. That obviously went flat. Whoever my rider was out there, F you. Seriously, he gave that to me right before. Do this joke, everyone's gonna love it. I said, bullshit. I'm not even laughing. And guess what? I just did it. No one got it. Can't believe I heard some chuckles. We love you too. 4 Lakers tickets. Let me explain this. Thank you. 4 Laker tickets. The GM from the Lakers donated this. The general manager, if you didn't know what GM meant. And if you didn't know what that meant, you probably shouldn't be bidding. So tap your husband or wife, whoever really knows what's going on, and tell them we're going to start spending some money. Because this is the GM, general manager of the Lakers, was so kind to call me and say, hey Joe, we've known each other for a long time. I'm thinking of donating something. And I said, what do you got? And he said, the first thing I could do is come down. We could do soft tickles together. I said, you know what? Call my brother. It's true. True story. Growing up with my brother, he loved, my mom called them gillies, which is some weird sauerkraut word. 4 tickets, Lakers, right now, opening bid, $5,000, 10 seats behind the bench. VIP tickets. Anybody have 10 grand? 4 seats, 10 rows behind the bench. 10 grand right now. Anybody? It has parking too. So if you're thinking 9 grand, I'm throwing in parking, make it 10. I'm sensing I'm a little steep right now. Let's lower the volume a bit. That's what my wife always says. Joe, let's just lower the volume. Because in bed, I'm a frickin' tiger. Hey, everybody's over 18. What? Because you're 50 and you don't French kiss your wife anymore? Listen. Oh, what are you doing now? Let's get back to the auction right here, folks. Focus on me. We're at $5,000 for a night of your lifetime. I just went from 10 to 5. That's a 50% discount. Who's with me at 5? 4 seats. It's $1,000 a piece, roughly. VIP parking. My brother will be your security for the night.
Scott!
Anybody 5? Scott? Lower. Someone's, hey, not so fast. I'm going to hover on 5 just a little bit longer because we're not going 50% discounts from here, folks. If you think, oh, let's wait, he just went down 50.
What would Jack Nicholson do?
Thank you. What would he do? You tell me. If Jack was here,
100 grand.
100, easy. But I don't think we can go from 10 to 5 to 100. In fact, if you find anyone that agrees with that, I'll marry them. Seriously. I don't give a fuck about the gender. Because if someone is willing to do that, I'm willing to be with them. 10, 5 to 100? Who wouldn't, right? In fact, raise your hand if you wouldn't. Because guess what? You're going to be stuck with this for 5 Gs. Okay? There we go. Now we got people laughing. When you get people laughing, guess what? Things come out of their pocket. Trust me, I went to college in Wisconsin. A lot of shit coming out of your pocket there. I'm at 5,000 right now. Can someone please raise a paddle? Find a friend and say, listen, we're going to go halvesies or thirds. This is a hell of a trip. 5. Somebody right now. Let's drop to 4. Am I in a range? Anybody at 4? And if any spouses are out there where your husband's like, listen, this drops to 4, I'm fucking in. Raise your hand for him. Because we all know how dumb men are after frickin' 9:30 on a Saturday. They're dipshits. Trust me. What the hell do you think I'm doing up here? You think I thought this out? F you. All right. I think I'm at 3,500, right, Sam? Because you're laughing. You've been paying attention. He's the only one that's fucking laughing at my jokes.
I'm just laughing.
I'm at 3,500. Someone raise their hand or light their light. Done. 3,500 right here. Okay, now we got a game, folks. Now we got a game. Anybody at 36? Anyone want to start arm wrestling? Yeah. Obviously not with me, because I would win. That wasn't a joke. That's somewhat serious. If you notice, I've been holding this in the air for 16 minutes and 38 seconds, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm getting ripped, and I mean really ripped. Like, even down in this area, you know when they get like a 6-pack and it goes to a 12, and you're like, what? How do you get that? I'm getting it. 19 seconds, 19 minutes, 32 seconds. We're at 3,500. Does someone want to do 36? And we're going to hang on this because this is important. It's a great cause. It's been a great night. Seriously. Thank you. Thank you, my one fan. There's people laughing. So guess what? When you're laughing, let's cough up. 36. Someone? Anybody? We're at 35 one time. 35 a second time. We're going to close out unless someone just right now says, shit, I've been a failure my whole fucking life. and I'm going to raise my hand and say, I'm going to stand out and be a winner tonight. So if you're thinking that, and I know there's someone out there right now that's thinking that, because I thought that probably almost every night my first 48 years of my life until I started getting ripped. We're at 3,600. Does someone want it? Bad.
I do. What is it?
36. We're at 35, but I was just saying 36. 35 once. I know I'm going back. 35 twice. And we got a seller, and it's sold for 35. Great live auction, people. Thank you. All right. Hey, folks. How freaking awesome was that? I mean, wasn't that humbling watching that? It really was. Cooper, that was outstanding. I mean, really cool. Like, I agree, that was freaking amazing. So, we need Scott and Kathy down here. In case you guys are wondering, I have a handler tonight, because I forget like half the shit I gotta say. So I look over at Bridget, and she goes, Scott and Kathy need to come down. And I go, Scott and Kathy need to come down. So I just showed you behind the scenes. Just FYI, that's not a live auction. I'm not charging for that. That's what we call a fucking freebie. God. Cooper, huh? 18. He can hear this shit. Trust me. Hey, Cooper, let me teach. Oh, Scott's here. Oh, geez, Scott Jones. Let me correct my behavior. My good pal Scott Jones, middle name Dale. We grew up together. Where is your spouse, Kathy? Okay, can I make this announcement? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, everybody get ready to pat yourself on your back, right? Because as you get older, compliments are hard to come by. There they are, let's be honest. You look in the mirror, you're like, fuck, what happened? Don't worry. There's a lot happening, trust me, okay? But I want you to know that everybody standing here and the other people that might have left, we just raised $26,838. All to UCLA. And let me say that again. $26,838. And Kathy's coming down. This is incredible. Look at this. We just put this together too. Cooper's gonna hold this. Someone, whoops. That happened. Seriously, that's live TV for you folks. All you people watch that tape shit on Netflix. You just saw live TV. There we go. Look at that. 26,000. It was actually $838 more. Check that out, Chris Miller. Get that on. Unbelievable. Huh? Seriously. Let me hear you on that. $26,000. This goes to research. This is what happens. This is what you need to do. This is grassroots. Right? So thank you. Everybody should be really feeling good about this. I know I am.
Thank you.
Scott, Kathy, Cooper. Sam. Let's get UCLA here. Hey, Stan, real quick. Stan, quick question. When you see something like this, 26,000 taking place here, what does that do to your organization?
It helps tremendously. There's a couple hundred kids that we're caring for, a couple hundred kids that are in various clinical trials and doing research on their samples, trying to figure out how do we improve the disease. It's amazing. Thank you guys.
I mean, check that out. This is what makes a difference. We made a difference tonight collectively. Feel good about that. Another round of applause. Freaking great, man. This is the South Bay, huh? And the extended family. Cooper's Cure. Check it out. So awesome, Cooper. Awesome, bro. And we're going to sing happy birthday right now. The cake's up there. We couldn't bring it down. The what? My handler didn't tell me this. What? Okay, we're good. Happy birthday, and then we got Jimmy. Let's do happy birthday real quick to Cooper. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Oh my God! Happy birthday to you. We are so bad. Happy birthday, dear Cooper. Happy birthday to you.
Number 18. Number 18. Coops, how does it feel being 18?
Amazing.
Can you say fucking amazing?
Fucking amazing!
Jeez. Don't tell your parents I forced you to do that. All right. Next up, we got our final closeout of the party. Ohana Cooper Fest. It just keeps getting better. Such great performances. Give us a timeout.
Uncle Joe is a bad influence.
It really is, huh? And why is your voice so much deeper? What happened to me when I was young? John, my brother, what the hell happened to me?